What's going on YouTube, Ferocity? I hope you guys are doing well. I think we have to face a hard truth as members of the Call of Duty community. The hard truth we have to face is that we are the testers for this game. We are the quality control. We are the ones that are seeking and finding the bugs that are occurring every day in Call of Duty, because it's very clear they don't catch them. I mean, we see it with every new update, and of course we see it whenever there's a slip up in the store. But what I will also say is Call of Duty likes to utilize our loyalty towards them for their benefit. I mean, why wouldn't you? But what they're always doing is they're looking at this market and they're saying, how can we leverage this loyalty to benefit us? And what they used to do was they wanted to see how far they could push this community before it broke. How little content can we give them? How little refinement can we have towards our game before they say that's enough and they protest and leave? And I think we saw that with Modern Warfare 2. We saw a community that was asking for change and a development team that was too stubborn to do anything. And they had to kind of backpedal a little with MW3, right? They had to create a game that had a little bit more of a community feel to it than what MW2 was. MW2 was Infinity Ward's vision, and that was it. It was not going to get influenced by anyone else. And that was extremely problematic because it fell on deaf ears with the community, because we kept asking for changes and they kept getting ignored. So, of course, Modern Warfare 3 swoops in and they say, hey, we're going to address all these concerns. And then they drop 2 pretty good content drops. So it feels as if Activision is learning from their mistakes, when in reality, they learned how far the community is willing to go before it starts to protest, before it starts to say, hey, enough's enough. Like, you guys actually have to do a better job. But now where they're testing the waters, now where they've shifted their focus is with microtransactions. I mean, this in general is where the money is made, but this is where they are seeing how far our loyalties will go, how much will be pushed and persuaded into spending more money. Now, this was evidenced earlier this week, or on the weekend, pardon me, when they released a bundle for 3,400 COD points. And this was quickly clipped by Charlie Intel. Activision has now officially released the first ever bundle that costs 3,400 COD points. Highest bundle price ever, $34 American, more if you're Canadian. In order to buy it, the closest COD points purchase is $39.99 for 5,000 COD points. More expensive if you're Canadian. In comparison, Helldivers 2 is $40 and has beaten COD's Steam Peak player count. I mean, I personally don't know what Helldivers is, but the fact that it has over 300,000 people playing it concurrently when I'm making this video is pretty crazy. I'll show the Steam chart on screen here. And then we'll compare it, obviously, to Call of Duty, because I think we have to do that, which is still sitting at around 100,000 players, a little bit less. Well, yes, I know the bulk of players don't play Call of Duty solely on Steam. They're probably playing on Xbox or PlayStation. The point still remains. The fact that this bundle that gives you nothing in return. Like, I still don't really understand bundles, if I'm going to be honest. I don't understand what hype is, but I mean, spend your money if you want. It is worth as much as a game that seems to have a pretty dedicated player base. It is just shocking. Now, of course, we do have to mention that they did reverse course on this. They stated that the 3,400 COD point bundle was removed and it returned to the store as a 2,400 COD point. And people that purchase it get an extra 1,000 COD points, you know, the difference. But this all stems back to my original point, where they're testing the waters to see what is acceptable. Now, they probably got some people who bought this bundle at full price. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. The Call of Duty community is extremely gullible and shocking with the way they like to spend their money and show their appreciation for this franchise. I don't really know. Again, I've gone into depth many times about how I feel that we're rewarding incompetency, and that's what we seem to continue to do. But besides from that, this is them trying to look good out of this situation. Oh, guys, don't worry. We reverted it back to a 2,400 COD point bundle. But they're seeing if they can continue to push this boundary, because they look like the good guys. And I guarantee you there are people within this community that are praising Activision because of this move. Well, they gave us extra COD points. They were so nice about it. They didn't remove it from the store. They gave us extra COD points. They could have just left it at 3,400. Instead, they wanted more people to buy it at 2,400. And there's mouth breathers out there that think this is now a sale and will go and buy this god awful bundle. I don't even know how you can justify spending $24 on something like this. Like, I don't know, man. Throw it in a mutual fund. Throw it in an index fund, for crying out loud. You'll get a bigger return on investment than you will out of this. But that's what they count on, right? They count on you misusing your money and rewarding them for doing the bare minimum. And even this isn't the bare minimum. This is them just seeing if they can take advantage of you. And I guarantee you people fell for it. And you are gullible if you think this is the last time they're going to release a bundle at 3,400 COD points. No. This is the first time. They are seeing how the community reacts. And this is our line in the stand. This is where we have to stand up together and say, hey, enough's enough. We're done here. We're not going to be purchasing bundles that are over 3,000 COD points, which still is insane to me. That, like, you can buy, what is it, like 3 bundles, and it's the cost of the game. There's no way they're putting that much effort into each bundle. Anyways, I digress. They are seeing how far they can push this community before we protest. That's the break point for this community, and that's where Activision is going to find a way to set every price moving forward. So if you're somebody who likes buying bundles, so long, farewell to affordable bundle prices. You're now going to be looking at 2,400 and 2,800 COD points as the norm. I guarantee it, because they know they can get the money from the player base. And it takes such little work for them to do. Oh, let's just put a couple skins on a couple weapons, create a couple emblems that look terrible, and then maybe throw in some double XP. And people will flock to it for whatever reason. I don't know. I still don't get it. But here we are. We're in a situation now where Call of Duty is comfortable, and I mean comfortable, to release a 3,400 COD point bundle, a $34 bundle, and think it's providing some type of value to this community, to their game, to their ecosystem. I would argue it does the opposite. But hey, I mean, people are buying it, right? So maybe I'm the one that's crazy here. I still won't be buying a bundle. I still won't be buying the Battle Pass anytime soon. I mean, I'll keep my money in my wallet. Thank you very much. I've got better things to spend my money on. With that being said, though, if they were to come out with map packs again, I think I could throw my money at that. I have such a hard time here. Like, I'm not getting any value out of this. So it really is this odd situation where we have the new age of gamer that is so attached to their bundles and attached to their cosmetics that you can just buy versus earning. I mean, that was the beauty of cosmetics back in the day. It was something you earned. Now you just buy it, and companies are stiffing you with the bill now. Like, I've said this before, and I'll quickly wrap up this video here, but I would be on board with this if any of the money from these bundles, from all of these microtransactions, was getting reinvested into the game. But it's just not. What's happening is they're taking the money and they're saying, okay, well, we'll just give this to this shareholder, we'll give this to this shareholder, and we'll go along with our day. We don't want to reinvest it into the game. We want to make more dividends. We want to make more shareholders more money. That's what we're focused on. And that's the problem. So, I mean, at the end of the day, go ahead, spend $34, waste your money, but don't come back complaining that the game sucks, or that they're taking advantage of you, or that it's plagued by cheaters. You're rewarding their ecosystem. You're rewarding what's going on in the game. You're saying, I'm okay to spend my money on this. I'm okay to spend my money on this so that I can get into another lobby with a cheater, or so that I can play a broken game every single time they update it. That's what you're spending your money on. You're not spending your money on a cool camo. You're spending it on rewarding them for incompetencies. So I guess, to sum it up, I hope you're happy. I hope at the end of the day, you can just feel good about yourself for shilling out for a billion-dollar company that does not care. They want to see how far they can push this. And if we have to start seeing $50 bundles, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me in the least. But that's it for the video today. I'd love to hear your thoughts when it comes to bundles or this price or anything when it comes to Call of Duty. Love reading through your comments down below in that comment section. So thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.